Hey everybody. Okay, so look on the screen. We got Baby K. As you heard, due to his age, they're not going to release his name, his legal name. They still haven't found him. What do you want to bet? Somebody hiding him out. Gotta be. He's 15. So already a 14-year-old girl knew the victim. So I guess she's the Miss Call 'em Up hit woman. 14, just throwing their lives away. So the 14-year-old girl knew the victim. She's the orchestrator, I guess the brains behind the other little dummies. Wow. So two were caught. And I believe those two were the teens on the bus that held the victim down. And Baby K here is the hit man. He's the one, thank goodness, the gun jam 3 times in the chest. And then when that didn't work, it was stated in a prior news report that they then began beating that other child. So he is 15 years old. And I had just said in the video by them doing that, I said, I kind of wonder if they've done this before, killed someone else before. And all of a sudden, lo and behold, we have an update. Baby K, the 15-year-old, are you going to be a baby all right on somebody's lap in that pen when they catch him? They now suspect him in what? Murdering this 23-year-old girl right here. A 23-year-old woman shot in the face 2 days after the incident on the school bus. So I guess they're trying to run a mafioso in the hood. A 14-year-old girl calls in the hit, or she's the one behind it. 2 other young fools hold the 14-year-old kid on the bus. And then Baby K is the one that actually pulls the trigger. So now they're suspecting him also in the murder of a 23-year-old woman. This girl on the screen. Baby K. And as I said before, in the hood, the Dusties, even if they're young, they are going to be protected. Somebody's hiding them out, gotta be. And somebody, whoever it is, they should shake down every relative that's possible, visit each location. Whoever is hiding him out, they should face charges. Obstruction of justice, they should face aiding and abetting. I just said by them doing that because that's just crazy. That's, what? Okay, I'm bored as a teen. Let me get my gun and shoot someone. I had just said it makes me wonder if they have done something like this before. And now, boom, here we have it. So they got a little hit squad going on in the hood. America's terror is what? The teens. A lot of these youth, they are violent and they will take a life and think nothing of it. But once they're caught, don't be surprised when the waterworks start coming. Don't be surprised when here come the mama. I did the best I could. Well, too bad because your best wasn't good enough. Where is disappearing daddy? So now we know. 15 years old, suspected in a murder of this woman and attempted murder on the other 14-year-old kid on the bus. And you wonder why the teachers don't want to come and teach these hoodlums, these nooligans. Nooligans is what I call, AKA in our community, the Negro hooligan. You wonder why the bus drivers don't even want to drive them. You think so? You think? Look how brazen they are. Speaking of bus drivers, so here we are once again with America's terrorists, the teens. So everybody knows the bus, any kind of public transportation, we all know it is not free, okay? You have to have some type of card or some form of payment. But oh no, not Dusty Dan, the entitled man. He gonna hop on the bus and I'm not gonna pay. Who are you? The entitlement is running wild. I'm not gonna pay. So what happens when the man comes at him, let him know that he does have to pay? What does he do? As a terrorist would, he goes into attack. Stabs a man multiple times. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Stabs the man multiple times in the chest, back and neck. He's trying to kill him. You can bleed out. And now the bus driver, all because he came across one of America's terrorist teens, is now in critical condition. But let me guess, the parents doing the best they can. Let me guess, we're going to blame it on mental illness and not call it what it is. Some people are birthing demons, in my opinion, and yes, I said it. We don't want to call it that. Well, let it be you getting stabbed in the chest and the back and neck over a darn fair. So maybe we just should let the rules apply. Maybe let everybody just ride free, and then the bus driver don't get paid, and the whole company just goes bankrupt because hey, we don't want to make them upset. America's terrorist teens. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Setting out hits on people. If I was a teacher, I would have been quit. I would have been quit. America's terrorists. And this is your future. We got a little future hitmen coming along. We got future hitmen and women or the kind, I'm not going to obey the rules. I ain't going to pay. Then your behind won't ride. Or I stab you. Something has to be done. Obviously, the parents can't control the kids. So you got to treat these kids. They should, he too, they should be face punishment as an adult. As an adult. And all this, well, they're not fully developed. Cut all the BS. A lot of people say that. I'm not buying into it. That's your opinion. I can respect it, but I disagree with it. I'm like this here. Well, do you stab yourself? They're not fully developed when they do these things, really. But that's mighty funny. Everybody knows right from wrong. Do you shoot yourself? Do you stab yourself in the chest, in the neck? Of course not, because you don't want to harm you. But you do it to somebody else. Make them mad. It is what it is. You wonder why they're shutting down schools, shutting down libraries. You wonder why they're building more prisons, because you can see the trajectory of society, especially these young people. America's terrorist. This here, I mean, it's unbelievable. So this young woman here, 23 years old, deceased. Why? They're suspecting baby K. I thought, I said, man, who just does that? Push that way onto the bus driver, you're not going to hold us down. We're on a mission to kill somebody. And the fortune, she the orchestrator. She the brains behind it. He's the last one on the bus. I was like, well, he the last. Where was she? How you know? We don't want to face it. People are doing what they want to do. Good, bad, right or wrong, dumb as hell all day long. People are doing what they want to do. Let me guess. The school made them do that, I bet. That's that school teaching them kids to be a hitman. The pipe to prison pipeline, oh, it starts in the home. Can the school assist it? Of course it can. But these kids are so bad, you're not going to tell me the schools are not making these kids bad. It starts in the home. The lack of training starts in the home. And think, they haven't caught baby K. Of course somebody's hiding him out. You think he just sitting up somewhere on Mars? No, that little ninja is in somebody's house, sleeping and eating and excreting somewhere. I can't have him go to jail. Like that lady I knew personally, her son was in a gang, and they were in a time middle class black neighborhood, and they were attacking black women. They were warding them, and they were robbing them. And what they did, they made sure. So I said, a lot of these they hate their mothers, and she didn't raise her kid. Come and think of it, she told me she had a substance abuse problem. She was real cute too, honey. Oh, little dark skinned black woman. She was beautiful skin, smooth. Oh, she was a little petite, looked like a little doll. She really did. I was like, wow. She was short, but could have been a model. Very pretty. Oh, honey, I think that little cute chocolate skin on her and the little looks. She was out there in the streets. Yeah, she didn't have time for that. Didn't have time raising kids. Oh no, not Miss Pretty Thing, not Miss Pretty Chocolate over there with the smooth, dark black skin. Oh, yes. Cute little nose. She got it going on. Dropping those kids off somebody else to raise. And I thought it was interesting how her son, they were in a gang and they were targeting specifically women with children as they were going to the grocery store because you're getting groceries, you got your kids. That's what they were doing. That tells me right then and there, those young boys, they hate their mothers. That's what they were targeting, women with children. That's what happened. And then when it was a gang of them. And then once they did that, they were caught. And then they took him down to jail, not prison, to the jail, and was in there crying like a little baby. Gee, I wonder why. He was crying so bad and having a fit over the phone. When she talked to him, she said, I can't even go down there and see him. I don't want to see him like this. I can't face it. He down there just crying and messing with him. But look what he did. Look what he did. Didn't say he didn't do it. Also, now the shoe is on the other foot. You done it. They got you crying. They got you playing Mr. Bend Over. Don't drop that soap. America's terrorist. But I knew with those little boys, I said, I wonder if they've done this before. This is just like, so now we know. Now we know. Don't want to follow the rules. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't want to pay, man. You can get your butt off the bus. Oh, yeah? I don't stand for the correction. I stab you. How much it cost to ride the bus? What, $2 for? What does it cost to ride the bus? So because he didn't have the fare, the man's doing his job, the bus driver gets stabbed. Neck, back, and chest. Lord have mercy. That man might end up paralyzed. We just don't know. Why? Because he ain't kind of one of America's terrorists. America's terrorists? The teens. Let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share or dislike. Let me know your thoughts. Unbelievable. The society that we live in. Simply said on YouTube, and I'm out.